Alrighty, today we're going to talk about the top 6 most popular treats in Disneyland. And I thought it would be good to talk about these because some people research and look for different treats and that sort of thing, but they want to know what are the most popular, and where can I find them. So we're going to start with number 6. So this isn't like by, I guess, preference, because actually my number 6 I don't really like. Which is a shocker. But this one has really been kind of climbing the charts of what people are finding because it hasn't always been a super popular, well-known treat. But I feel like people are finding out more and more about it. I'm seeing like jewelry. I have jewelry of this treat. So just so you know, it's called the Mickey Raspberry Macaroon or Macaron, however you want to say it. And it is at the Jolly Holiday. It is 2 kind of dark pink maroon colored macarons, and then in the middle is raspberries and kind of like this raspberry rose water cream that's really good inside of it. But that is one that a lot of people love. My sister loves it. I have a good friend named Beth that loves it. So it's climbing the charts. People like it. If you are going to order that, you can actually order it from the mobile app. I highly recommend it, and I recommend getting it early because they sell out earlier in the day. So the raspberry Mickey macaron, if you like that sort of thing. I don't think it's very good. It's just a little too tangy for me. But number 5, I will never turn down. It would be a tiger tail or a tiger tail. And they are at Pooh's Corner. So right as you get off of the Winnie the Pooh ride, which is closed right now, there's a little store right at the bottom. It's like a souvenir shop, but it's also like a serious treat shop. And you can get all sorts of delicious treats there, including the tiger tail. There are 2 kinds. There's one that has like a milk chocolate with like dark chocolate stripes. But actually, if you get the orange tiger tail, you get an extra marshmallow. So what they do is they take 5 marshmallows and they dip it in caramel, and then they dip it in orange tinted white chocolate, and then they drizzle it with milk chocolate and stripes. So it's like a tiger tail. It's so good. You can get the milk chocolate one instead of the white chocolate dipped one outside of the park as well in downtown Disney, but the orange tiger tails are only inside of Disneyland, and they're so good. So the tiger tail is my number 5, and it's pretty popular. I don't know if they're going to get rid of Winnie the Pooh, the ride, because now it's turning into kind of all of Tiana's land, but they can't get rid of the tiger tail. It is so popular and so good. Okay, and you can watch them make it right in the shop, so that's super fun too. Number 4. Now, this isn't a sweet treat, but it is still a treat that is super popular. That would be the popcorn. Now, the popcorn you can't get in every single land. Like, I don't feel like it's in Adventureland. I'm trying to think if it's in Frontierland, but it's definitely on Main Street. You can get popcorn in Fantasyland. They actually have flavored popcorn in Galaxy's Edge, and it's not going to be in a popcorn cart. So it's more like you have to like order it kind of a thing. But the popcorn is super popular. It's super good. Lots of butter, lots of salt, super great. So the popcorn is number 4. Number 3, beignets. The nice thing about the beignets, they're the Mickey beignets, so they're in the shape of a Mickey head, is you can get, not the Mickey head, but you can still get beignets actually in downtown Disney. There's an Express beignets that's right next to the Jazz Kitchen restaurant, and you can get beignets there, and they're really good too and massive. So the beignets that you want to get that are the Mickey ones in Disneyland, you can get them at Cafe Orleans. You can get them at Tiana's Palace. You used to be able to get them at the Mint Julep Bar, but I don't know if that's open right now. With them, you can get them at the Mint Julep Bar, I think you can mobile order them, which I highly recommend. And beignets, you can always get the regular, just powdered sugar flavor all year. But during like Christmas time, you can get them with a, peppermint flavor. And then like candy canes. And then during Halloween, it can be like a, oh my gosh, my brain is dead. pumpkin flavored. So it kind of, they'll have like a specialty depending on the season. So beignets are super good. Warm, fluffy. Oh my gosh. And also at the Downtown Disney Express beignets, you can also buy a package of their beignet mix. Recognize that if you are traveling with that, for some reason, TSA does not like that bag because it's got a powder on it or in it. They just put it in your check bag. That way you won't get, groped at TSA. Yes, that happened. I didn't almost miss my flight, but oh my gosh, they were not happy about it. Oh, just for some beignets. Like, I just want my family to have them. Whatever. Okay, number 2 is the Dole Whip. The Dole Whip is like the most heavenly ice cream in the world. So it's pineapple flavored soft serve ice cream. You can get this in Adventureland at the Tropical Hideaway. If you do go to the Tropical Hideaway, you can also use a mobile app. You can stand in line and get it, but they also have like a variety. So sometimes they'll do like a swirl with raspberry. You can always get the plain regular Dole Whip, but they also have floats. So they've got like pineapple juice with your Dole Whip. Super good. You can also, there's like a Dole Whip bar, I guess, that you can stand in line. It's right in like the tiki bar. My gosh, it's right outside of the tiki room. Pro tip, you can go on the inside, like you're going into the tiki room to go to the tiki show, and they have a cashier on that side too. So you don't necessarily have to stay in the line out here. You can do it over here. They also have a mobile order app for that, and that's all they're doing is just the Dole Whip. If you go to the Tropical Hideaway, you can get like bows and lumpia, like egg rolls and that sort of thing as well. But the Dole Whip, that is my daughter's favorite. She loves the Dole Whip. It's super good, and it's just amazing. I know you can get like a Dole Whip like at Menchie's, but it's just better sitting there eating your Dole Whip, listening to the beautiful music of the tiki room. So the Dole Whip is our number 2, and you can guess what the number 1 is. The churros. These massive, like, they're like 2 feet long. They're huge, and they're delicious. They have different seasonal ones. I know during Halloween, they do like a caramel apple, and you can dip it in caramel, and then the actual churro is dipped in like a green apple, sour apple flavored powder. They also, like in Disney California Adventure, my son loves the glitter one. It's like edible glitter. He loves that one. It's down on Pixar Pier by the Midway Mania. He really likes that one. Our family's like across the board favorite churro cart, because they're only in carts. I don't think you can get them anywhere else. And they have them in most lands in the park, like for sure Fantasyland. I know like sometimes they'll do lightsaber colored glitter and sprinkles or whatever in Tomorrowland. But our favorite, and we feel like the best flavored churros in all the parks, is the churro cart by the Haunted Mansion. I don't know why. Don't know if they put in a little extra cinnamon and sugar, whatever. Super, super good at that cart. They're warm, they're soft. We've like made it our life's mission as a family to try and find any churros locally that are close. So we've tried like Costco churros, not close. Lagoon Theme Park, that's the, I guess, theme park by our house. It's like a roller coaster park. I don't like it. There, I said it. I don't like Lagoon. I'm sorry. Every single ride, it makes me sick. Their churros, not as close. Where was another place? I think we've tried them at like fair parks and that sort of thing. They're not really close. The closest to Disneyland that we have been able to find churros, and we have to get them now every single time we go there. Hogle Zoo. Hogle Zoo in Utah has the churros that are closest to the Disneyland churros. They're not as big, but they give you a 2-pack for them. So, it's my pro tip. I don't believe you can mobile order app a churro anywhere. Like, they're just carts. It's like the popcorn tarts. You just have to stand in line and get them. And they're worth it. Oh my gosh, they're worth it. I remember we got like churros and popcorn, and we went up over the hill down by Small World, and they put on that big Mickey's paint show and just sat there and had the best time. You will not go wrong. Hopefully this gives you a chance to pick some good popular treats. These are the ones that They're very Instagram. They're super delicious. You will not go wrong with them. And I think a couple of them you could try and take home and have later and still be okay. Like maybe the Mickey raspberry macaroon and the tiger tail, but I would definitely like hold them on your lap and make sure they don't go crazy. Because I remember bringing home a cookie for my sister and it kind of fell apart because it's a macaroon or macaron. They just kind of crumble. Like and subscribe. I will keep coming up with more tips and tricks to help you on your Disneyland trip.